Epstein today, y'all. Epstein Island, you guys. I found a video, you guys, that was very, very, very informative, you guys. So, Epstein, if you guys know, Epstein was a whole awful situation. So Epstein was pretty much doing the same thing as Diddy, or Diddy was doing the same thing as Epstein, I guess, per se. Epstein and his girlfriend Justine, they were luring kids, minors, women in to do awful bad things, you guys. Young kids, yes, absolutely. They were doing this, and also he had a few properties. He had a property in New Mexico, a property in Florida, a property over there in the islands. They call it the hey, good morning, Aaron. They had a he had an Epstein Island in the over there in the, like, in the ocean, Caribbeans, wherever, off of one of the islands. But it was a whole island that he had, where a lot of these things, awful things that he was doing, was going down, y'all. So y'all, let's get into it. So we're just gonna go over who Epstein was. We all know who Epstein was. He was a awful person, you guys. So let's get into it. So it says Epstein, of course, passed away in New York prison cell on 10 August as he awaited, without the chance of bail, his trial on sex trafficking charges. Um, so it says it came more than a decade after his conviction for soliciting the P word from a minor, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he was horrible, for which he was registered as a Rex offender, you guys. This time he was accused of running a vast network of underage girls for Rex. He pleaded not guilty. Now, a New York court is expected to release a list of people connected to Epstein. Some are accused of wrongdoing, while others are making allegations or are potential witness. Hey, D. Coleman, welcome in. Welcome in, hon. Good morning. So it says, this is a little bit of history on Epstein. It says, born and raised in New York, Epstein taught maths and physics in the city at the private Dalton School in the mid 1970s. He has studied physics and math himself at university, although he never graduated. Y'all, this is crazy, because I didn't even know that he was a teacher. I didn't know that. It says, as a father of one of his students, is said to have been so impressed that he put Epstein in touch with a senior partner at Wall Street investment bank Bear Stearns. Y'all, this is where Epstein, I guess, started to, I guess, make really, I guess, a lot of money after he was in contact with the Wall Street investment bank people, because he was probably really smart. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's read on, y'all. It says he was a partner there within 4 years. By 1982, he had created his own firm, J. Epstein and Company. Y'all, he made a come up. Hey, y'all, good morning. Good morning, D. Coleman, Aaron Small, Stephen Mitchells. Welcome, welcome. So it says the company managed assets of clients worth more than $1 billion and was an instant success. So y'all, he jumped into being a he was a teacher. Then he was in connect with Wall Street investment bank. He earned a job. He opened up his own firm, and he made a quick come up. He made a quick come up. So it says a company managed assets worth $1 billion, right? And was an instant success. Epstein soon began spending his fortune, including on a mansion in Florida, in New Mexico, and reputedly the largest private island in New York, and socializing with celebrities, artists, and politicians. So y'all, he went from a teacher to working with Wall Street, to getting his own firm, to becoming a person working with billionaires and working with clients that were billionaires. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning. Good morning. So it says, I've known let's see. It says, I've known Epstein for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's absolutely was not. Donald Trump told New York Magazine for a profile of Epstein in 2002. No, he was not, because he was doing this stuff prior to 2002. But that was, Donald Trump, y'all. He was making money too. He was a whole demonic monster. Epstein was a demonic monster. But let's continue. He's a lot of fun to be with. Please, absolutely not. So it says, it is even said that he likes beautiful women such as I do, and as many of them as young, on the younger side. Y'all, this is crazy. Absolutely, this is already pedophilia. Pedophilia stuff. Talk. It says, no doubt about him, Jeffrey enjoys his social life. And then it has a picture, y'all. It has a picture of Jeffrey Epstein and Trump back in the early days. It's an old picture. An old picture. So it says, in 2002, Epstein flew former President Bill Clinton and the actors Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker to Africa on a customized private jet. He made an unsuccessful bid to buy New York Magazine with then film producer Harvey Weinstein in 2003. Y'all know they are all connected. The Weinsteins, the Epsteins, y'all, all these people in Hollywood are connected, right? So it says the same year he made a $30 million donation to Harvard University. Y'all, isn't this how these crooks get to start like doing their dirt? They start investing, they start donating money. Y'all, these people are crooks. So it says, but he also strove to keep his life private, reportedly stunning society events and dinners in restaurants. Y'all, Epstein was living the lavish life, y'all. It says he dated women like Miss Sweden winner Eva Anderson, Dubin, and Ghislaine Maxwell, daughter of publisher Robert Maxwell, although he never married. Rosa Mockington, the former CEO of Tiffany and Company. Y'all know Tiffany and Company is a jewelry place, right? It says Vanity Fair for a 2003 article that Epstein was very enigmatic and a classic iceberg. Y'all, Epstein was a whole terrible, situation. D. Coleman, I'm gonna put you as a mod. I'm a mod. Okay. D. Coleman, you got the blue wrench now, baby. So you're the mod, baby. So Tammy Strickland, welcome. So Tammy says they are all cut from the same disgusting cloth. Yes, Tammy, absolutely. Tammy, I'm gonna make you a mod as well this morning. So Tammy is my mod, and I got D. Coleman. Y'all, welcome to the mods. So it says, let's continue. So it says, you think you know him, and then you peel off another ring of the onion skin, and there's something else extraordinary beneath, she said. What you see is not what you get. Y'all, we already know Epstein was a whole demonic entity, right? We already know that. He was a nasty, disgusting entity. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Tammy and D. Cole. D. Coleman Jr., welcome as the mods, y'all. Welcome, y'all know y'all been hanging with me. Y'all deserve to be my mods. So it says conviction and plea deal. It says, in 2005, the parents of a 14-year-old girl told police in Florida that Epstein had the M word, great M word, their daughter at his Palm Beach home. A police search of the property found photos of girls throughout the house. Y'all, this is crazy about Epstein. Y'all, this is disgusting. Y'all, let's read on. It says this was not a he said, she said situation. Palm Beach Police Chief Michael Reeder told the newspaper that this was 50 something she's and one he. And the she's all basically told the same story. Y'all, let's read on, because the police went over there and they checked out the situation. So it says he has never been secretive about the girls. So y'all, Epstein was like all out in the open, saying that he, I guess, loved to mess with little girls. From what I'm seeing, columnist Michael Wolff told New York Magazine for a 2007 profile piece, y'all. As the case against Epstein moved through the courts, It says, at one point when his troubles began, he was talking to me and said, what can I say? I like young girls. OMG. Hey, Chad, welcome in. Welcome, Chad. It said, I like young girls. I said, maybe you should say, I like young women. However, prosecutors forged a deal with the hedge fund manager in 2008. Y'all, he was doing this for a very, very long time. Epstein was doing the bad things, the same stuff that Diddy was doing. He was with the shenanigans, you guys. It says he avoided federal charges, which could have seen him face life in prison, and instead receive a 18-month prison sentence, during which he was able to go on work release to his office for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. He was released on probation after 13 months. Y'all, why are these people who have money, why are they allowed to go and be on probation and go to work and do this and do that? Y'all, if it was a normal everyday person, y'all, we would not be able to go and go to work for 12 hours and then be on house arrest. No, we would all be up under the jail, right? We would be all up under the jail. We would not have that privilege. I did not know that. So it says right here, Miami Herald Post says the federal prosecutor, Alexander Acosta, who was Secretary of Labor in the Trump administration, struck a plea agreement hiding the extent of his crimes and ending an FBI investigation into whether there were more victims or more powerful people who took part. Y'all, this is crazy. It says the paper described it as a deal of the century. Y'all, they were trying to cover up stuff. Y'all, just like with Diddy, they were trying to cover up. Diddy had bought all these people. He bought the judges, the lawyers. He bought the teachers, everybody. And every time there was a victim going and complaining to the 911, to the police, y'all, they swept it under the rug. Just like this with the Epstein situation, y'all. It says right here, FBI, it says the paper described it as a deal of the century because the FBI investigation came to an end. Y'all, people with this money, y'all, they can get away with bloody murking, right? But when it comes to us as everyday people, y'all, would they not have us up under the jail? Y'all, would they not have us up under the jail? I'm telling y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. So it says, Mr. Acosta resigned in July 2019 over the scandal, though he defended his actions as guaranteeing at least some time in jail for Epstein. It says, since 2008, Epstein has been listed as a level 3 on the New York Rex Offenders Register. It is a lifelong designation, meaning he was at a high risk of reoffending. Y'all, they know that this Epstein, back when he was doing his dirt, they said that he is a high possibility chance of reoffending and doing the same thing. Y'all, this man was evil and disgusting, y'all. Yucky, yucky, yucky. He was nasty. It says, but Epstein maintained his properties and his assets after his conviction. Y'all, this is sickening. Like I said, if it was one of us doing those awful things, we would be up under the jail. We would be sitting in there or sitting in the jail for however long, waiting for our time to go to court and get our just do justice, which would probably be a long time in jail, in prison, for doing these awful things to little girls. Y'all, these people are Epstein and a lot of them in Hollywood and all these people who got money. Y'all, is sickening to see that they can do things and get away with it. Even the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. Y'all see he did something awful to those 100 plus victims, and y'all, he is walking out in the streets right now as we speak. He is not even in the MDC. But they can do these things because they got money. Y'all, they allow them to just walk free and do what they want to do because they got money. Y'all, let's continue. In December 2010, Prince Andrew, the third child of the Queen, was pictured in New York Central Park with Epstein. Drawing conversations, y'all. I'm telling you, these people are connected. It says in a BBC interview in November 2019, the prince, who had known Epstein since 1999, said he had entered his house while he was there, and that he had to let the side down, and by doing so, an Epstein accuser, Virginia Roberts, now Virginia Giuffre, would later allege that she was made to have Rex with Prince Andrew in the early 2000s when she was only 17, y'all. OMG. Wow. Prince Andrew categorically denied having Rex with her and said he has no recollection of a photo of the pair being taken together in London. Y'all, was he doing the same thing with Diddy? Taking pictures, snapping pictures, making sure that he had evidence on other people because he was doing dirt? Y'all, these people, Epstein was disgusting. Y'all, he was disgusting. It says, but in 2022, he paid millions to Miss Giuffre to settle a lawsuit she filed, which alleged that he sexually abused her. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. This is really, y'all, this is disgusting. Okay, let's continue to read, because after this, y'all, I have a video that we're going to watch after this, y'all. It is crazy. It's crazy. It says Epstein was arrested in New York on 6 July 2019 after flying back from Paris on his private jet. Prosecutors were reportedly seeking the forfeit of his New York mansion where some of his alleged crimes occurred. Y'all, he did bad things in his mansion in New York, but he had properties all over, y'all. It says Epstein always denied any wrongdoing and pleaded not guilty to the charges against him. After being denied bail by the court, he was being held in New York's Metropolitan Correction Center. He was taken to the hospital briefly in July for what was widely reported to be injuries in the neck, which neither prison officials or lawyers would officially comment. Y'all, was there another inmate in there that was trying to slap him up and do awful things to him because he did awful things to little girls? Y'all, probably so. But y'all, sometimes people, they don't report stuff that needs to be reported, right? I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. But y'all, let's read on. So it says, at his last court appearance, July 31st, it became clear that he would spend a year in prison with a trial no earlier than summer of 2020. Prosecutors said they wanted no delay, and bringing the trial quickly bringing the trial quickly was in the public's interest, right? So y'all, this is crazy. Then it says the Maxwell trial, right? So y'all, if y'all don't know, the Justine Maxwell was his girlfriend, and she was helping doing all of this stuff like to these young babies. Y'all, it's disgusting. Y'all, people are doing disgusting things to these children. Y'all, we got to protect the children. Y'all, we need to let children be children. They should be out there rollerblading, skateboarding and having a good time, right? It is crazy. It is crazy, right? So it says, okay, the Maxwell trial. It says after Epstein's death, his former girlfriend, Justine Maxwell, came into the spotlight. She was arrested in July 2020 at her secluded mansion in the U.S. state of New Hampshire on suspicion of having assisted Epstein's abuse of minors by helping to recruit and groom victims known to be underage. Y'all, these people, I'm telling y'all, it is crazy. It says in December 2020, a jury in New York City found her guilty of 5 out of 6 counts, including the most serious charge, that of Rex trafficking of a minor. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison, which, y'all, she should have got more. Justine Maxwell should have got life in prison because, y'all, if it was any of us, you guys, with these minors, y'all, we would have got life in prison. Let's be honest. Y'all, these people get money and it seems like they get a cut, they get a deal. They should not. They committed a crime just like, the law should be for everybody. Nobody should have like some kind of allowed to break the law and then get a little bit of a sentence. No, everybody should be treated the same. But y'all, let's continue. It says she was sentenced to 20 years, meaning the 60-year-old could spend the rest of her life behind bars. And it is a lawsuit brought against her by Miss Roberts that we will see the names of dozens of associates of Epstein's potentially made public. Now, if you guys don't know, I haven't seen a public list of the people that was at the Epstein island and this other stuff. But y'all, I found a video that puts a lot of people, you guys, that was visiting Epstein's island. It says we tracked every visitor to Epstein Island. Y'all, there was a lot of people going to that Epstein Island, y'all. A lot of people. But y'all, we are gonna watch a video. Y'all, we are gonna watch a video. Let's check. It's crazy. Hey, D-Dot, welcome in. We are talking about Epstein, y'all. So let's watch this video, you guys. It is crazy, but y'all, it says we tracked every visitor to Epstein Island. Another YouTuber, shout out to the Wired channel, y'all. He did his due diligence and he went and he did a lot of research and everything on the Epstein Island and who visited the Epstein Island. It doesn't say, I don't think he gives names, but it just shows like it's an awesome video. But y'all, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
The secrets of Jeffrey Epstein remain tightly guarded, but earlier this year, I spearheaded a Wired investigation that uncovered the data of almost 200 mobile phones belonging to visitors to his infamous pedophile island. The data was so precise, we were able to map the paths of these visitors to within centimeters, including their neighborhoods, buildings of origin, and the paths they took to get to the island. These digital trails document the numerous trips of wealthy and influential individuals seemingly undeterred by Epstein's status as a convicted sex offender. Wired's analysis of the data is ongoing, and it raises profound questions about privacy and surveillance. This is Epstein Island's secret data on the grid. This is Little St. James, aka Epstein Island. These red dots on the map represent some of the 11,279 coordinates I obtained. They were left exposed online by a location data broker with ties to the Defense Department called Near Intelligence, now known as Zira. Between 2016 and Epstein's final arrest in 2019, Near collected data on more than 200 cell phones that visited the island. We don't know why they did that or which client or prospective client of Near decided to query the data in this way to produce the maps. But the maps you'll see in this video show where visitors to Epstein Island spent most of their time. Let's take a step back. You might be wondering, where is Epstein Island anyways? Well, it's here. Little St. James is a private island that is part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, an unincorporated territory of the United States in the Caribbean Sea. Epstein purchased Little St. James in 1998 for $7.95 million.
And you guys, they said that Epstein Island is like, look, the shape of it is supposed to look like the Nickelodeon like symbol, y'all. But we're gonna check that out too. But y'all, let's continue.
It's about 71 acres, the size of 54 football fields. He made the island his primary residence and soon after began welcoming visitors and throwing infamous parties where he was accused of having groomed, sexually assaulted, and trafficked untold numbers of women and girls. The maps of the data collected by Near, and which we at Wired recreated here, indicate the most visited spots on the island. From the main house here with the pool, to the beaches and the large sundial, it's all on display, including the enigmatic Hilltop Temple site over here, which has been the focal point in speculations about Epstein's mysterious activities on the island.
Okay, there's a video. I'm sorry, not a video. Hold on just a second, you guys. Let's skip this commercial. It's probably not gonna let me skip it. But y'all, this is crazy that what I found. It's not gonna let me skip this commercial, you guys. But y'all, this is kind of crazy. I ran into this video just this morning. I said I need to go live because we've been talking about with the Diddy stuff, the Diddy situation, y'all. This is a similar situation. Y'all, Epstein was disgusting, y'all, but he was doing this for years too. Just like Diddy. It's crazy. It is insane. It is really, really insane. Let me go ahead and skip this ad and see if I can continue.
Tracking of phones wasn't contained to Little St. James. Surveillance continued long after the visitors left. The data reveals the locations of visitors 30 minutes before and after arriving on the island, which shows us the exact routes everyone took to get there. Some landed here, at the Cyril E. King Airport on neighboring St. Thomas Island. With its private jet and VIP terminals, it was the go-to hub for Epstein's 200-seater Boeing 727 plane dubbed Lolita Express. We see data points clustered at various area beaches, hotels, and luxury resorts, including the Ritz-Carlton Hotel here. To get to Epstein's Island, many visitors got on a boat at a designated dock at the American Yacht Harbor, a private marina on St. Thomas co-owned by Epstein at the time. From there, we see a flow of movement through Great St. James Island, the larger island just to the north, which Epstein purchased in 2016 for $22 million. He had hoped to develop it, but was met with legal challenges after damaging the island's coral reefs and protected habitats. The data then traces visitors' movements as they are ferried to Epstein's private dock on Little St. James. Epstein also had a helipad on the island and owned at least one helicopter, a Sikorsky S-76, which he used often to transport himself, guests, and victims from the airport or elsewhere, according to legal documents and testimony. It's worth noting that the data reveals a regular flow of traffic to and from Little St. James between 2016 and 2019. A lot of people were visiting the island even after Epstein had pleaded guilty in 2008 and served jail time for procuring a minor for prostitution. If we keep following the data trail and we widen our view, we'll see that the tracking of visitors continues once they have left the island and presumably gone back home. The near intelligence data we uncovered pinpoints 166 locations throughout the United States in 80 cities across 26 states. Topping the list were Florida, Massachusetts, Texas, Michigan, and New York. The data points are labeled as common evening locations or common daytime locations, typically their homes or work. Many of the visitors were likely wealthy, as indicated by coordinates pointing to gated communities in Michigan, as well as homes in Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket in Massachusetts. We even have data points from a downtown Miami nightclub, and also the sidewalk across the street from Trump Tower in New York City. Before we jump to conclusions, some sources have highlighted interactions between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein at social events. But after Epstein's 2008 conviction, there are no verified reports of Trump maintaining a relationship with a convicted pedophile. Take a look at this point over here in New Mexico. This is a property that was owned by Epstein, a secluded 8,000-acre ranch. Another property of Epstein's is seen over here on El Brio Way in Palm Beach, Florida. This waterfront mansion was sold, demolished, and is now being rebuilt. But it was where prosecutors claimed Epstein trafficked numerous underage girls with the intention of molesting and abusing them. But we don't just see the coordinates of wealthy homes amongst the data. The median household income of Palm Beach is more than twice that of nearby communities where we also see data points. Some of these points could represent victims or employees who worked on the island, which is why we're careful about revealing names and continue to carefully analyze the data. If we zoom out more, we notice something strange. There are no data points anywhere in Europe. Does this mean it was strictly Americans visiting Jeffrey Epstein on his island? No. We do see data points from the cache identifying origin.
Good morning. Welcome in, Jamel Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, and everybody. Y'all, welcome in, and all the mods. You guys, welcome in this morning, y'all. We are talking about Epstein Island. Y'all, I ran into this video where it says we tracked every visitor to Epstein Island. So, y'all, I just wanted to share with you guys this video and talk about Epstein, because y'all know all these things, like with Diddy and with a lot of these Hollywood moguls, Epstein, y'all, they were doing awful things to these babies, you guys, and y'all, it's sickening. But y'all, let's continue.
Cities in Australia, the Cayman Islands, and way over here in Kyiv in Ukraine. We know that Epstein himself had a place in Paris. And we know from victim testimony and flight logs that his associate, Jean-Luc Brunel, owner of a modeling agency in Paris, did visit the island. So why don't we see these data points? One possibility could be Europe's extensive privacy laws. Considered the strongest privacy and security law in the world, the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, gives Europeans robust rights to their personal data, even outside of Europe. Under comparatively lax US privacy laws, Near Intelligence was able to source its location data for this precision surveillance. To explain how this data might have been collected in the first place, we need to talk about the world of digital advertising and data brokers. The reason you get a targeted ad displayed on an app or a website is because apps on your phone have been transmitting information about you to ad exchanges and real-time bidding platforms. That information often includes your location data. Data brokers like Near Intelligence extract, repackage, analyze, and sell the data from these ad platforms. In fact, according to internal company documents from 2019, Near Intelligence, which has roots in Singapore and Bengaluru, India, claimed to have information on around 1.6 billion people in 44 countries. They offer a platform for searching that allows their clients to query their vast data set by drawing a box around a...
See, you guys, I told you guys about digital footprint. Y'all, these people, there is ways to track where you've been, what you've been kind of doing. Like when it comes to like lawsuits like this with Epstein, y'all, the feds can request your phone. They can go in there and see where you've been, what you've been doing, like websites, also locations. I mean, from what I'm finding out here, but y'all, let's continue.
Specific area like Little St. James. Near then provides insights about the devices it observed within the selected area. We don't know who or why someone searched Epstein Island, but the reports and maps they created were sitting unprotected and totally searchable as publicly accessible code. And that's where we found them. And those aren't the only Near Intelligence datasets that we found. Google's web crawlers were able to locate at least 2 other reports. One geofencing the Westfield Mall in the Netherlands, and another targeting a park in El Paso, Texas. This is data unrelated to our investigation about Epstein Island, but it shows how unsafe personal data can be. In some cases, it's just a Google search away. So pro tip, if you don't want your personal data swimming around in the murky waters of programmatic advertising, make sure you limit ad tracking on your phone, disable location services and third-party cookies, and use an ad blocker. So what happened to the island after Epstein reportedly committed suicide in a Manhattan federal jail while awaiting trial for sex trafficking? Well, in May of 2023, billionaire investor Stephen Dieckhoff purchased both Little St. James and Great St. James for $60 million. He's currently building a luxury resort on Little St. James that he says could open as early as 2025. Also, Ghislaine Maxwell, former...
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, D-Dot. Everybody that's in the chat. Good morning, you guys. We are talking about Epstein. You guys, this situation with the Epstein Island, with the visitors being tracked, y'all. I just stumbled upon this video this morning and wanted to share because, y'all, these disgusting pedophiles, y'all, even though Epstein is no longer with us, you guys, they are disgusting people. But, y'all, let's continue.
Former British socialite and Epstein accomplice, was convicted in 2021 on 5 counts, including sex trafficking of minors by force. Maxwell was arrested in Bradford, New Hampshire, tracked to $1 million home by federal agents using location data pulled from her cell phone. I'm Dhruv Mehrotra. The Wired investigation into the secret data of Epstein's Island continues.
And there you guys have it.
I'm going to show you.
There you guys have it. When I watched this this morning, I woke up and I just stumbled upon this video. And I was like, oh my goodness, you guys, one thing I know about the Epstein situation, I don't think they even release all the names and the people. Y'all, not everybody has been held accountable for their actions. Y'all, when people are this big, they got a lot of money, right? They are not the only ones doing this. It's a whole operation. Like Diddy's situation, allegedly, y'all, there was people that was doing the deeds, like Ghislaine Maxwell in the Epstein case. Y'all, she was recruiting these young little girls. But y'all, who helped her? I'm sure she did not just do it by herself and have all these little girls trafficked and with all the bad stuff, y'all. There was people, even it said that when the people in I guess UK, I forget who it was. Let me go back and see. But it was a guy. Was it a prince or somebody? Let me see. Let me see who it was. But it was somebody who's Epstein had let me see. Epstein had Epstein had, like, I guess allegedly pictures, from what I understand from that article that I read before I did the video. Y'all, these people are doing, I mean, y'all, these people are crazy. These people are crazy. But like I said, had it been any of us, y'all, we would be up under the jail. Yeah, Prince King G, yes, Prince Andrew. Yes, they said Prince Andrew was messing with a underage girl, and that girl was I guess, let me see. That girl was said to, I guess from what she was saying, like, that he did something with her. But y'all, this is crazy, y'all. Like I said, if this was any of us, y'all, we would be up under the jail. We don't have no money like those big billionaires, those big princes, and the Epsteins, the Weinsteins, the Diddies, and all of that. Y'all, why are they getting passes? And not only with that, y'all, when they even bring the lawsuits, y'all, they are saying they're actor one, or Hollywood mogul A, B, or C. Y'all, why is it that they get to protect themselves and their names, but when it's us, we have to have our names splattered on the court documents, right? Y'all, there was a excuse me, there was a minor victim, you guys, in New York, and the judge was like, she was trying to go as a Jane Doe, and that New York judge said, no, we are not allowing her to submit this lawsuit as a Jane Doe. Y'all, they made her put her name on that document, on the court paperwork, in order for the lawsuit to proceed. Y'all, why is it that these people can be named Hollywood mogul A, B, C, or D, but now they are saying that they want the Jane Does and John Does to be named on the lawsuits? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this works more in the favor of these people who have money, y'all. Because like I said, if it was us, I mean, y'all, and if it was like 20 of us normal everyday people, y'all, we would be splattered all over the lawsuit. Number one, Sally Sue. Number two, Andrew King. Number three, y'all, they would be naming all the names, and y'all, it's not fair. It is not, absolutely not fair at all. But y'all, the Epstein Island, they say that Epstein Island was the shape of it was like the Nickelodeon studios. And y'all, they said a lot of those Nickelodeon kids, you guys, were raped and M-worded, right? Y'all, let's see. It says let's see, Epstein Island, like Nickelodeon. Yeah, they said the Epstein Island was really shaped like Epstein Island. But y'all, let's see, it says the connection, there's a video. The connection between Epstein Island and Nickelodeon. If you guys, I want to show you guys this I want to show you guys what it says, you guys, on this video. But look at this right here. It says, is there a connection between the two? So look at, that's Epstein Island, and that's the Nickelodeon symbol. Y'all, does that not look similar to that? Look at right here. This island out here is shaped like this right here, like a little dot. Y'all, they are sick. I'm telling y'all, these people are sick, and they have been doing stuff like right even before our eyes. And y'all, we were like, oh my goodness. Yes, it was crazy. I heard about this just recently. And I'm going to play the video for it, because I was like, that does look like Nickelodeon. That does look like the Epstein Island, the Nickelodeon symbol, or whatever you want to call it. It's crazy, right, y'all? It is so crazy how these things are just like coincide. But y'all, let's go into listen to this video. Shout out to another YouTuber. But y'all, let's listen.
Stop! Mind blown. Especially since when you watch that documentary, like, that guy was all into, like, mocking, like, people getting, like, ejaculated on.
Yep.
So do you think that, like, the Nickelodeon thing, the Sean Diddy thing. Like, do you think that this is leading up to like something actually happening, or are you just like, no, this has been going on for too long?
It is the year of exposure, and things are going to get exposed. I think P. Diddy is the next R. Kelly. I think he's going to go down.
The skeptical side of me is like, this is all.
Y'all, I think the P. Diddy, the Epstein, all of them are all in, like, you know, doing the same thing, you guys. I think it's the same thing. It is all the same thing. This is like crazy how this island looks like the Nickelodeon, what's it called? Nickelodeon, thing, emblem. But it's crazy. It is so crazy how those two look just alike. I mean, like I said, even the little dot where this island right here, and this is supposed to be allegedly the little dot. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, these people have done things that yeah, Gary says logo. Yeah, the logo. These people have been doing things before our eyes, right? And if you guys don't know, I'm gonna find another video where it states, you guys, all in correlation to like the Epstein Island and Diddy stuff, right? Let me go back and find a video, because when Diddy went on a Nickelodeon thing, hey Jazzy, welcome in, disgusting scene, and I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, we gotta see this. And the scene was so disgusting, y'all. I was like, and they put this stuff on TV for kids to see. Y'all, it's sickening. It is sickening. Let's watch this, just this little portion on let me see. It is disgusting, you guys. On Nickelodeon, Diddy goes on Nickelodeon, and he talk. It says P. Diddy on Nickelodeon. All that Nickelodeon. It says that helicopter and sour milk scene, y'all. It was disgusting. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but y'all, I'm telling you, all this stuff correlates with Epstein, with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, D-Dot says he's seen it. Yes, it's crazy. It is disgusting. But y'all, I'm gonna show it to you. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so disgusting. I cannot even fathom the fact that they put something like this on Nickelodeon for these kids to see. But y'all, let me hold on, let me rewind. Hold on, let me rewind it, because it is nasty. It is, hold on, let me pull it up, you guys. It's so disgusting. I'm like, these people like put this on Nickelodeon. It says P. Diddy on Nickelodeon's All That helicopter and sour milk scene. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's disgusting. But let's turn the screen and let's play. It is so nasty.
In situations like this, I always ask myself, what would P. Diddy do? What would P. Diddy do? No, I don't know. Hey, let's ask him. Oh, okay. P. Diddy?
What's up?
We can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
What about sour milk?
Didn't work.
Tell you what. Take this toy helicopter down his pants.
All right, we'll do.
Why would a grown man tell two little boys to go put a helicopter down another little boy's pants? Y'all, this is just straight pedophile behavior.
Didn't work. He's still asleep.
Did y'all see that? Y'all, let me rewind that just a little bit. These boys went and put this stuff. Look it. It's nasty. It's disgusting, you guys. What does this symbolize? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, these Diddy and Epstein, all of them are disgusting, y'all.
Austin! Didn't work. He's still asleep.
Try this.
Shall I? By all means.
Y'all, that was disgusting. That was very nasty. And y'all, there's so many different subliminal messages around there. It is nasty. Tammy says it's 100 other things he could have done. Yes, that is so nasty. Y'all, what is that alleged spoiled milk represent? Y'all, these people are nasty. I'm telling y'all. And not only with Nickelodeon, they're like even saying like with the Disney movies, there's so many subliminal messages in there. So many subliminal messages in there. It is disgusting, you guys. It is so disgusting, y'all. I mean, yes, satanic. Yes, CB. Yes, so satanic. It's disgusting, y'all. I'm telling y'all, there is so many so many different things, but like I said, it all goes back to Epstein Island, where Epstein Island is shaped like the Nickelodeon logo. Yo, what does that symbolize? Nothing but children, right? And Epstein and Jazane, they were recruiting young girls to come and have sex with them and taking advantage of these girls, y'all, and trafficking them. Y'all, I'm telling you, these people are nasty and they are disgusting. They are satanic, demonic entities, you guys. Y'all, it is so nasty. Let me see. It is so it is so nasty on what these people were doing to these babies. But y'all, they get all these little, these little sentences. 20 years for Jazane Maxine. Y'all, she should have had life. Y'all, she should have had life, y'all. I'm telling you, it's nasty, it's disturbing. But y'all, and oh my goodness, y'all, let's watch this. Jeffrey Epstein, new videos of billionaire kids on Jeffrey Epstein's goes viral. Y'all, let's watch this video. Y'all, I'm telling you, these people are disgusting. These people, Epstein is sickening. He is so sickening. But y'all, we're going to watch this video too, y'all. I mean, Epstein was disgusting. Diddy is disgusting. They are all disgusting.
Yes. What was the crime of which you were convicted?
2 counts. 1, soliciting prostitution and procuring a minor for prostitution.
A shocking video has emerged online, claiming to show young girls inside a mysterious temple on the notorious island of Jeffrey Epstein, the billionaire who died in prison in 2019. This video has sparked renewed interest and outrage over secrets and crimes that are yet to be unveiled about Little St. James Island. Well, let me show you the viral video of the kids captured on Jeffrey Epstein's island. The video. On that fateful day, January 4th, 2024, the internet was set ablaze when a video surfaced on X. This video purportedly revealed young girls engaging in playful activities within the confines of Epstein's island. The post's caption, written in Spanish, left viewers with more questions than answers. It read, "One publicly released video out of 100, showing these very young girls from the interior of Epstein's island. What is it that's doing, and to what and why? What are they preparing?"
And why are these babies over there at his island? Y'all already know he was into nasty stuff with these babies, y'all. These are babies.
What do you see? To understand the controversy surrounding this viral video, we must first revisit the dark history of Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein, a wealthy financier and convicted sex offender, was at the center of a high-profile scandal that rocked the world.
He asked me to get comfortable, to take, my clothes off.
He was arrested in 2019 on charges of sex trafficking young girls. But before he could face justice, he died in jail at his own hands in 2019, while awaiting trial on charges of sex trafficking young girls.
Next to the new questions around the investigation into the death of Jeffrey Epstein, the accused sex trafficker stunning the world.
While I am angry that Mr. Epstein's death means he will never personally answer to me in the court of law, My resolve to pursue justice is only strengthened.
Epstein's death left many unanswered questions and fueled countless conspiracy theories, but it was his association with powerful individuals and his alleged involvement in a vast network of sexual exploitation.
See, that was Trump. Wasn't that Trump hanging out with him? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, these people are sick, but y'all, let's continue.
That sent shockwaves through society. Fast forward to early 2024, when a judge ordered the unsealing of documents in a lawsuit filed against Epstein's associate and partner in crime, Ghislaine Maxwell. These documents, which shed light on the extent of Epstein's activities, caused a frenzy on social media. Rumors and speculations ran rampant, and the viral video added fuel to the already burning fire. However, there has been no concrete evidence to support the claim that the viral video indeed reveals girls on Epstein's island. People then turned to technology to uncover the truth. Utilizing the power of Google's reverse image search, we traced the origins of the video. Surprisingly, we discovered that it had been shared multiple times in 2019 and 2020, long before it gained viral attention in 2024. One post on Reddit even linked the video to actor Tom Hanks, with a caption suggesting his involvement in illicit activities. But these claims lack substantial.
Y'all, there is so many people of high, like these Hollywood moguls, y'all, that was in attendance, y'all. They were doing the bad things too. Y'all, it's crazy, but let's continue.
And were likely part of unfounded conspiracy theories. Adding to the confusion, various social media users suggested that the video was not captured on Epstein's island at all. Some claimed it was filmed at the five-star hotel, Titanic Mardin Palace, a Disney hotel in Turkey known for its water parks. Another user mentioned the Anjana Hotel in Turkey, which is now permanently closed, and its owners' association.
But y'all, it doesn't matter where these girls were at. They should have never been in the presence of grown men. Y'all, this is crazy, but y'all, let's continue.
With individuals involved in illicit activities. The video's association with the QAnon and Pizzagate conspiracy theories, as well as the late actor and conspiracy theorist Isaac Cappy, further muddied the waters. Social media users claimed that Cappy had posted the video before his untimely death. Isaac Cappy was a familiar face in Hollywood, known for his supporting roles in films like Thor and Terminator Salvation. But in 2018, he took a drastic turn that would change the course of his life forever.
Steven Spielberg is a Yep. See how easy that was, Corey?
Oh, did he say Steven Spielberg is a pedo, you guys, allegedly? Whoa, y'all. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Let's continue.
I need $10 million. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also a Tom Hanks, folks, is a
Oh, Tom. Oh, y'all. Is he? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's what it says, y'all. OMG, y'all, he is dropping the tea, y'all. Let's continue.
Cappy began to accuse high-profile celebrities of being involved in a pedophile blackmail cult.
Is Oprah a well, let's see. Hanks, Weinstein, I mean, the company she keeps, as rich as she is, I don't care. I've already been blacklisted. They can't double blacklist me. They can try to kill me. You know.
Wow, y'all, was he coming out and telling everybody what was going on with these people? Tom Hanks, Oprah, allegedly, from what he said. OMG, y'all. Hey, Tigra, welcome in. Welcome in. This is somebody who's famous that was basically telling on, let me rewind it, was telling on certain people. Let's play back.
Turkey, known for its water parks. Another user mentioned the Anjana Hotel in Turkey, which is now permanently closed, and its owner's association with individuals involved in illicit activities. The video's association with the QAnon and Pizzagate conspiracy theories, as well as the late actor and conspiracy theorist Isaac Cappy, further muddied the waters. Social media users claimed that Cappy...
Okay, his name was Isaac Isaac Cappy, I think his name was. Let me see. Isaac, yeah, his name is Isaac Cappy. Oh my God, y'all, let's listen to what Isaac Cappy says.
Isaac Cappy further muddied the waters. Social media users claimed that Cappy had posted the video before his untimely death. Isaac Cappy was a familiar face in Hollywood, known for...
Y'all, was Isaac Cappy one of the ones that was speaking out against the, you know, the people that were doing bad things? y'all, because he is no longer with us. Y'all, when people tell on the things that they know about these disgusting people, y'all, they become unalive, or they say that they passed away from pneumonia allegedly. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. I did not know about this. This is new to me, y'all. Let's continue.
For his supporting roles in films like Thor and Terminator Salvation. But in 2018, he took a drastic turn that would change the course of his life forever.
Steven Spielberg is a Yep. See how easy that was, Corey? I didn't need $10 million. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also a Tom Hanks, folks, is a
Cappy began to accuse high-profile celebrities of being involved in a pedophile blackmail cult.
Is Oprah a well, let's see. Hanks, Weinstein, I mean, the company she keeps, as rich as she is, I don't care. I've already been blacklisted. They can't double blacklist me. They can try to kill me. You know.
Y'all, and that's probably what happened. I need to look up this guy. I don't know who he is. Maybe you guys do. I'm not really a movie person, so I don't know who he is, but his name was, they said his name. I'm gonna go back and try to find some information on him, because was he one of the ones that was telling everything what he known, and they blacklisted him? Y'all, we're gonna continue.
Good luck with that.
In this Periscope video posted just days before his death, Cappy named names, exposing what he believed to be a widespread pedophile network operating within the industry. Cappy's career seemed to be on the rise, but
he was one to tell what was going on, and you guys, wow, this is crazy. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, Gary says, yep, they unalived him. Oh, wow. Oh, let's continue, y'all. Oh my goodness.
But everything changed when he began to peel back the layers of Hollywood's dark secrets. He claimed that the industry was rife with corruption, blackmail, and pedophilia, and that those at the highest echelons of power were involved. Cappy's allegations were shocking, to say the least. He believed that these celebrities used their positions of power to manipulate and control others, using blackmail to ensure compliance. The idea that such a dark underbelly existed within the glitz and glamour of Hollywood was difficult for many to comprehend. In an attempt to determine the exact location depicted in the video of the girls posted on X, it has been compared it with videos and photographs of the spa in the Land of Legends Kingdom Hotel, a popular tourist destination in Turkey. While there were similarities between the room in the viral video and the spa at the Land of Legends Kingdom Hotel, no one has been able to independently confirm the exact location. It is worth noting that similar Turkish baths could potentially be found in other hotels as well. The TikToker. Before the video went viral, the internet had blown up when TikToker and urban explorer Andy Bracco embarked on a daring mission in August 2020 to uncover the secrets of Jeffrey Epstein's private island, Little St. James. This island had never been accessed by anyone in the public. It had been on lockdown since the death of Jeffrey Epstein. This 70-acre island, located in the US Virgin Islands, was purchased by Epstein in 1998 and became the subject of intense scrutiny due to allegations of sex trafficking of minors.
So y'all, this guy, there is a whole bunch of whistleblowers, you guys, and y'all, when they go and they start telling stuff, y'all, they will unalive them because they don't want them to know about the pedophilia activity that these Hollywood moguls are into. Y'all, when somebody is not with that pedophilia stuff, y'all, they will blacklist them, they will blackball them and get them out of there if they are not with them shenanigans. And it's crazy, y'all, but y'all, let's continue.
Bracco originally posted the clip some years back, but his account was mysteriously removed by the app. However, he recently reposted a clip of his exploration, quickly gaining over 200,000 views in just 2 days.
Going to an island?
This is some deep shit.
Like when you first told me about it, I felt super sick and nauseous, and then I kind of forgot about it until tonight and how serious this actually is. And here we are.
It's a bad idea. I'm done. I can't do this.
Andy's journey began with meticulous planning and extensive.
Oh my God, y'all, that was like, oh my good, that was sad. He said, I can't do this. I'm done, y'all. This is sad.
research. He knew that Little St. James was heavily guarded and accessible only by private planes and boats. Security measures were still high on the island, even a year after it was seized by the authorities. Undeterred, Andy took into account every detail, utilizing all available resources to ensure a successful and surreptitious visit. Bracco's journey to the private island began with a flight from JFK Airport in New York to the U.S. Virgin Islands. However, he did not disclose how he managed to get onto the island. On the day of his first visit, Andy and his team arrived at a discreet location near the island. They carefully observed the surroundings, making sure to avoid any suspicious activity. The main dock and the main house were off limits as they were heavily monitored by security cameras. Instead, Andy devised a plan to approach the island from a less guarded area. Reportedly, parts of the island still had working electricity, a clean pool and well-maintained palm trees. The tennis court had allegedly been recently demolished. Andy knew that the temple was a focal point of his exploration. Rumors and conspiracy theories had swirled around its purpose, with some suggesting that hidden tunnels lay beneath its foundation. Determined to uncover the truth, Andy and his team carefully maneuvered their boat to a secluded spot near the temple. Once they reached their destination, Andy and his team disembarked from the boat and made their way towards the temple. They moved swiftly and silently, their senses heightened by the adrenaline coursing through their veins. The night was their ally, providing cover as they approached the temple undetected. As they neared the temple,
And I wonder what this temple was used for, but y'all, let's continue.
Andy couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and trepidation. This building, which once had a gold dome, has sparked numerous theories about its purpose, including rumors of secret underground tunnels. According to
Oh, secret underground tunnels. Y'all, wasn't that what Diddy was alleged to have up under his house in the Playboy Mansion that they were doing and transporting kids and minors and victims, you guys? Oh my goodness, y'all, let's continue. This is crazy. A whole temple, y'all. This is crazy.
permit records obtained by NBC, the building was intended to be a music pavilion. With caution, Andy and his team surveyed the area around the temple. They noticed a staircase descending downwards, hinting at the possibility of hidden tunnels. However, Andy stated that he did not see any during his visits.
No tunnels, unless they're really good for cover. Active power.
However, he made it clear that if he had entered the unlocked temple, he would never self-incriminate by revealing how he got in. This would have potentially allowed him access to the tunnels. He did mention that between his two visits, he peered into the temple from the outside and noticed a staircase descending downwards. Andy's first visit to Jeffrey Epstein's island was a testament to his determination and meticulous planning. He had managed to explore the island undetected, capturing footage that would later shock the world. One of the most intriguing aspects of the island was the locals' reaction to their presence. Andy had expected hostility or resentment, considering the island's association with Epstein's alleged crimes. However, to his surprise, the locals were more inquisitive than anything else. Andy engaged in conversations with some of the locals who expressed a genuine
Did the locals know what was going on at this Epstein Island, y'all? I am curious, y'all. Let's continue.
Curiosity about the unknown. He learned that the locals had mixed feelings about the island's notoriety. While they acknowledged the dark history associated with Epstein, they also recognized the island's allure as a place of mystery and intrigue. It was as if they too were drawn to the secrets that Little St. James held. In one of the videos, some viewers noticed an image of tunnels. Bracco clarified that the image is unrelated to the island, but mentioned that if he had entered the unlocked temple, he could have accessed the tunnels. Bracco concluded by advising against attempting to explore the island, as he has received messages from copycat explorers who were stopped by Coast Guards, armed private security, or an automated PA system warning them to turn back immediately. He suggested that security may have been heightened since his expedition in August 2020.
Oh, dude, I don't like that at all. Get the f*** out. Let's get the f*** out.
The horrors of Little St. James. Little St. James Island, a 75-acre haven in the U.S. Virgin Islands, was not just a luxurious retreat for the rich and famous. It was also a center for an international sex trafficking ring that preyed on young women and underage girls. Epstein acquired the island in 1998, and it soon became a haven for his unspeakable crimes. Epstein's acquisition of Little St. James raised eyebrows as rumors swirled about his questionable activities. Little St. James...
So, y'all, he purchased this island only specifically to go and do his little dirt with these little babies, you guys. Y'all, this is crazy. These people have too much money. Y'all, we can take some of the money at the lounge, y'all. We can take some trips overseas and show them how to use the money in a good, positive manner. Y'all, these jokers was using their money in a disgusting manner, doing all these bad things, paying all this money to do horrible things to these babies and to women and men. Y'all, they are disgusting, y'all. But Epstein was into little girls, y'all. It is disgusting, y'all. But he is, look, unalive, no longer with us. And y'all, that's the reason why I feel a little bit better comfort, with the fact that he's no longer here. But y'all, there's still other pedos doing the same thing. But y'all, let's continue.
Island is a small, picturesque island fringed by coral reefs, surrounded by the bright blue waters of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Its breathtaking beauty hides the sinister reality that unfolded within its shores. His secluded island, located just off the southeastern tip of St. Thomas, one of the Caribbean archipelago's 3 main islands, boasts sheltered inlets, forested groves, and dramatic windswept ridges. Its craggy cliffs add an air of mystery to the already captivating landscape. Little St. James Island was not just a tropical paradise. It was transformed into a luxurious retreat by Jeffrey Epstein. Satellite photos reveal a sprawling network of terraces, cottages, beach houses, swimming pools, docks, utility buildings, and even a helipad. Palm-lined roads connected these structures, where golf buggies ferried guests from place to place. One of the most intriguing structures on the...
Oh, Gary said Tom Hanks had him unalived. Oh, wow. OMG, y'all. Let's continue. This is crazy.
The island is a squat, boxy, blue and white striped building, often referred to as a temple, surrounded by a terrace with a red labyrinth motif. This enigmatic structure has sparked numerous theories and speculation. There is a huge sundial at the center of the island, big enough to walk around on. 2 tall American flags posted at opposite ends of the island add a touch of grandeur to the surroundings. Behind its idyllic facade lies a...
Y'all, then they got the nerve to be hanging U.S. American flags on these poles as if this was a wonderful place to be. Y'all, these people is crazy. Y'all, Epstein was cuckoo. Crazy. This is crazy. Hey, Laura Lee, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Y'all, smash the like button. Y'all, we are going over the Epstein Island situation, y'all. This is sad.
Sinister world of allegations and criminal activities that have left a lasting scar on this once exclusive retreat. Little St. James Island became the epicenter of a worldwide grooming scheme where young women and underage girls were trafficked for sexual assault.
The modeling industry was a clear, easy target for Jeffrey Epstein.
Former employees have come forward with chilling accounts of how the island became a haven for these heinous acts. Locals on St. Thomas whispered darkly about Epstein's activities, referring to his private jets as the Lolita.
Oh, okay. So some of the locals did know what Epstein was up to. Y'all know whispers when y'all in the neighborhood and y'all in a certain area and people are doing the worst things. Y'all know, y'all hear whispers of stuff that they are doing. Y'all, they knew what was going on. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's continue.
Express, and it was at the local airstrip where the employees witnessed the most disturbing scenes. 2 employees who worked at the local airstrip bravely came forward to share their accounts with Vanity Fair. They described multiple occasions when they saw Epstein boarding his private plane accompanied by young girls who appeared to be under the age of consent. These girls would arrive with Epstein on one of his 2 Gulfstream jets, which were airborne at least 1 out of every 3 days between January 2018 and June 2019.
Almost every trip that I did go on, there were young girls around.
Previously published flight records confirmed the frequent travels of Epstein and his young companions. The jets would stop all over the world.
And you guys know that the flight itineraries are held for, I don't know how long, but for a very long time. So they can go back and see everybody who was on board those flights. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Sometimes for only a few hours at a time. From Paris to London, Slovakia to Mexico, and Morocco to New York City, Epstein's private plane became a vessel for his dark exploits. The employees at the airstrip were deeply troubled by what they witnessed. They couldn't comprehend how Epstein, a convicted sex offender, was still allowed to be around children, yet they remained silent, assuming that law enforcement was taking care of the situation. Regrettably, they didn't know who to turn to or if anyone would even care. The employees at the airstrip coped with the disturbance disturbing reality through dark humor. Every time Epstein's plane landed or took off, they would joke about the number of children on board. But beneath the surface of these jokes, there was a deep...
They would joke about how many children were on board? Y'all, these OMG. Y'all, these poor babies, y'all, they did not know probably the half of what they were getting into. Y'all, this is sad, y'all. Where was he getting these children from? I wonder where he was getting, Epstein was getting these children from. Allegedly, what they were saying about Diddy was the CPS office trafficked the children, and that's how Diddy was getting the children, allegedly. How was Epstein getting these children, y'all? I want to know, y'all. This is sad, y'all. Crazy.
Sense of disgust. The employee described it as seeing a serial killer in broad daylight, calling it the face of evil. It was as if Epstein was flaunting his actions, showing no remorse or fear of consequences. Adding to the disturbing nature of these encounters, the girls would sometimes carry shopping bags from designer brands such as Gucci and Dior. The stark contrast between their young age and the luxury surrounding them was unsettling, to say the least. Even the Alexanders, who worked closely with Epstein, grew suspicious of his activities. Kathy Alexander noticed that the girls on the island looked like they had stepped out of an underwear catalogue, often wearing minimal clothing or lounging by the pool completely naked. Concerned about their ages.
Oh my goodness, and look how young she looks. Y'all, she looks like a little baby. Maybe 12 years old. Y'all, this is sad.
Kathy couldn't help but wonder if their mothers knew where they were and what they were being subjected to. Miles Alexander, too, had his share of disturbing encounters with Epstein. He revealed that he had been asked to smuggle in female guests by boat without logging their names and passport numbers with the government of...
Oh, so they were sneaking the kids over there without putting their passport and their names on the itineraries. OMG. Oh my goodness, y'all. Wow.
St. Thomas. This request crossed a line for Miles and he refused to comply. The unease felt by the Alexanders and the other employees continued to grow until they could no longer bear witness to the horrors unfolding on the island. In 2007, they made the difficult decision to quit. The claims made by the Virgin Islands Attorney General's office shed a disturbing light on the extent of the abuse that took place on Little St. James Island and the sinister web of criminal activity orchestrated by Jeffrey Epstein. According to their statement, the Epstein enterprise operated between 2001 and 2019, transporting underage girls and young women to the Virgin Islands. Recruiters working for Jeffrey Epstein, the notorious billionaire sex abuser, targeted vulnerable...
Why are they not in jail, y'all? Why are all these people that helped Epstein, why are they not locked up, y'all? This is sad. This is sad.
Young women who were easily manipulated and exploited. These victims were lured in with promises of wealth and power, only to find themselves trapped in a web of deception and abuse.
She goes, oh, you know what? I know this guy. There's an opportunity, actually. If you want to become a real massage therapist, we can get you trained. You can come for the interview tonight. And if he likes you, then you'll be a real masseuse. And you'll get to see the world. And you'll get paid $200 per massage.
Court documents allege that Epstein flew into St. Thomas only airport, Cyril E. King Airport.
Yes, Tigra, fake promises. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Wasn't this the same thing that Diddy was doing, you guys, allegedly? Making all kind of promises. Yeah, I'm going to make you rich. I'm going to make you a star. You're going to make money. And y'all, they was really doing this just to grape these people, just to DV and SA these people. Y'all, it is sad, y'all. It is so sad.
The area where private jets landed was separate from the commercial flights, further aiding in the concealment of his activities. Once on the islands, these vulnerable individuals were then taken via helicopter or private vessel to the infamous Little St. James, where they were subjected to a life of horrors. They were deceptively forced into sexual servitude, coerced into engaging in sexual acts, and even compelled into commercial sexual activity and forced labor.
She led me up a staircase and we made a right into Jeffrey's room, and Jeffrey laying naked on the massage table. Jeffrey lifts his head up, looks at Ghislaine. Ghislaine looks at him, and I call it the Cheshire cat grin because his face just went like this, and it was like a nod of approval.
Epstein's criminal empire was not built in isolation. To accomplish his illegal ends, he formed an association with multiple defendants, both companies and individuals, who were willing to participate in, facilitate, and conceal his heinous activities. In exchange for their involvement, Epstein.
That is so crazy, y'all. How people are of this same disgusting mindset got together and was doing this stuff and collaborated with him. OMG.
Bestowed financial and other benefits, including sexual services and forced labor on the victims. The victims, some as young as 12 years old, were subjected to a life of terror and manipulation.
12 years old? 12 years old, y'all. These kids are gonna be, these women now, I'm sure our women are gonna be traumatized for the rest of their life. Y'all, this is 12. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's continue.
Little St. James Island served as a prison, with Epstein exerting complete control over their lives. Communication with the outside world was tightly controlled, leaving the victims isolated and trapped. The Attorney General of the Virgin Islands, Denise George, emphasized the power dynamics at play, stating that the victims had no means of escape. Epstein's ownership of the entire island made it impossible for a child or young woman to break free and seek help from the nearest police station. Epstein's meticulous record-keeping further exposes the calculated nature of his crime.
Yeah, you guys, how are they going to call the police? That island is surrounded by water. Or they can't swim that long, and these are little kids. Y'all, this is, oh my goodness, sad.
He maintained a computerized list of underage girls in or near the Virgin Islands who could potentially be brought to the island, perpetuating the cycle of abuse. The survivors of Epstein's horrors were essentially trapped on the island with no means of escape. One survivor, speaking on the condition of anonymity, shared her harrowing experience. He raped me. He brought me off the island to his office in St. Thomas, and he actually raped me in his office. He also trapped me in his bedroom.
That is crazy. He raped me. He brought me off the island to his office in St. Thomas, and he actually raped me in his office. Y'all, OMG, y'all, sad.
On the island, where he had a gun strapped to his bedpost. I couldn't leave. The only means of getting off the island was either helicopter or boat. Attorney Jordan Merson represents several alleged victims who are suing Epstein's estate. He encourages others to come forward and file complaints before the legal window closes. In the heart of this scandal lies the courageous voice of Virginia Roberts Giuffre, a woman who has come forward with shocking allegations against none other than Prince Andrew. Giuffre claims that she was sexually abused by the prince on Little St. James Island when she was just 17 years old.
It was a wicked time in my life. It was a really scary time in my life. I had just been abused by a member of a royal family. I didn't know what could happen.
These allegations have sent shockwaves through.
Was this the girl that was, I guess maybe essayed or DV'd by that prince, you guys? OMG, y'all.
The world, challenging the very foundations of the British royal family. Prince Andrew, however, unequivocally denies these allegations, vehemently maintaining his innocence. But the impact of Giuffre's accusations cannot be ignored. They have sparked a legal battle that has captivated the public's attention for years. The protracted legal case finally came to a surprising conclusion on February 15th, when Prince Andrew and Virginia Roberts Giuffre settled. The details of the settlement remain confidential.
Oh, so he did settle with her. So that is a sign of guilt, you guys, because I would not pay nobody no money if I knew I was innocent and not did anything. Y'all, this is crazy.
Leaving many questions unanswered. However, the fact that a settlement was reached speaks volumes about the gravity of the allegations and the desire for resolution on both sides. The lawsuit settlement not only marks the end of a legal battle, but also signifies a turning point in the narrative surrounding Prince Andrew and his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. It raises important questions about accountability, justice, and the power dynamics that allowed such abuses to occur. The shocking allegations surrounding Little St. James Island came to light during the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate. Maxwell was convicted of 5 sex trafficking charges and sentenced to 20 years behind bars. Her trial shed further light on the extent of the criminal activities that occurred on the island. The shocking truth is that Little St. James Island was just one piece of a much larger puzzle. Epstein's criminal activities spanned the globe, with a worldwide network of private flights transporting sex trafficking victims to various destinations. London, Paris, Tangier, Grenada, St. Louis, Palm Beach, Atlantic City, and beyond became the stages for these unimaginable crimes. The fate of the Epstein Island. The authorities had made many attempts to uncover the truth behind the mysterious activities taking place on Little St. James. As a registered sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein was required to re-register every year, and officials did make an effort to visit the island in 2018 to verify his address. However, what they encountered was a web of secrecy and resistance. Epstein refused the officers' entry at the...
Oh, wow. Epstein was like, you ain't coming in here because there's some more dirt. There's some more little girls in here. He didn't want them to see. Y'all, this is crazy.
Dock, boldly claiming that it was his front door. Instead, he insisted on meeting them in his office on the nearby island of St. Thomas. This unusual demand immediately raised suspicions and added to the air of mystery surrounding the billionaire's private paradise. To further complicate matters, Epstein had his employees sign confidentiality agreements that prohibited them from speaking to law enforcement. These agreements not only silenced potential witnesses, but also required them to report...
So was this like his NDA that Diddy was having all his alleged victims sign? Y'all, this is crazy.
Any inquiries to Epstein himself. This level of control and manipulation made it incredibly challenging for the authorities to gather evidence and conduct a thorough investigation. The Attorney General's complaint sheds light on the unique challenges faced by law enforcement when dealing with a sex offender who possessed his private islands and had the resources to fly victims in and out on private planes and helicopters. This allowed the Epstein enterprise to operate under the radar, evading scrutiny and limiting the chances of exposure. Moreover, both Little St. James and its neighboring island, Great St. James, were protected areas due to their coral reefs and wildlife. Local planning officials had long suspected Epstein of exceeding his building permits, and the Attorney General's complaint confirms that he was fined thousands of dollars for breaking environmental rules. However, for someone like Epstein, who possessed immense wealth, these fines were merely a drop in the ocean. The complaint argues that Epstein's purchase of Great St. James was nothing more than a smokescreen to conceal the illicit activities happening on Little St. James. The Epstein enterprise acquired the island for a staggering sum of over $20 million, intending to ensure that it would not become a base from which others could view their activities or visitors. After Jeffrey Epstein's death, a fierce legal battle ensued over his vast assets, including the infamous Epstein Islands. The government of the U.S. Virgin Islands sought control of these assets, hoping to use them for the benefit of the victims of Epstein's sexual assault crimes. However,
I hope that they did give these victims money from his estate, because y'all, he did some horrible stuff. Horrible stuff.
Billionaire's executor fought against the government's request. They argued that the assets should be used to establish a relief fund for the victims, and they asked the government to unfreeze the islands so they could be sold off. In response, the government accused the executor of mismanaging the estate. They claimed that funds were being spent on lawyers, landscaping, and helicopter fees, rather than being allocated to the brave women who had come forward to participate in the compensation fund. This legal battle continued for nearly 2 years, leaving the fate of the Epstein Islands in limbo. But in November 2022, a settlement was finally reached between the U.S. Virgin Islands and the Epstein estate. As part of the agreement, the estate agreed to pay the government $105 million and half the proceeds from the eventual sale of the islands. Additionally, the estate would pay $450,000 to rectify the environmental damage caused by Epstein's removal of centuries-old historical structures of enslaved workers on Great St. James Island. With the legal hurdles cleared, the Epstein Islands were put up for sale, attracting the attention of various investors. Among them was Stephen Dekoff, an and controversial history associated with the islands. Dekoff's vision for the Epstein Islands is nothing short of extravagant. He plans to transform the islands into a luxurious 25...
I think that was my internet acting up, Tigra. I think.
Room resort, catering to the elite and affluent. With a target completion date set for the end of 2025, Dekoff aims to create a haven of opulence amidst the dark past that haunts these once infamous islands. The announcement of Dekoff's plans has sparked both curiosity and controversy. While some see it as an opportunity for the islands to be revitalized and repurposed, others question the ethics of profiting from a location with such a disturbing history. As the sale progresses and Dekoff's vision takes shape, the fate of the Epstein Islands hangs in the balance. Will they be transformed into a symbol of redemption?
Y'all, that is so crazy, y'all. But y'all, this is what I found on Epstein today. Y'all, as a math teacher to kind of start, but you guys, OMG, y'all, this was y'all, Epstein and him with, like, he loved little girls, little girls is what he said. He liked little girls, young girls, little girls, the same thing. Y'all, These monsters, you guys. But y'all, Epstein is no longer with us. Y'all, I don't know, they said he unalived himself, but did he unalive himself, or did they do something to him? I don't know. But he unalived himself. He's no longer here with us. But y'all, these are the sad and disgusting things that these type of pedophiles are doing to a lot of our babies, y'all. It is crazy. It is so crazy. But y'all, thanks for stopping in this morning and y'all breaking down this Epstein situation, because I seen that video this morning, like I said, and it was a new video that just came out. So now y'all, we went over the Epstein situation, but y'all, today Diddy, I believe, is getting his fate to see if the bail is going to be given to him. I'm not sure, but y'all, we are gonna check and see, because y'all know we are still on Diddy watch over here at the lounge, you guys. Y'all, thanks for stopping in. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday, you guys. And y'all, we are going to be back on live a little bit later to see what's going on with Diddy. Y'all, we are still, like I said, on Diddy watch. But y'all, lead with love, peace, and tranquility as always. And you guys, I will see y'all later in the next live, y'all. Have a great morning. See y'all. Bye-bye.